Hey, beautiful Capricorns, welcome back. Thank you for joining me here. Capricorn, let's get directly. Ooh, what are you working on, Capricorn? Thinking about working on something you're imagining, creating? Empress energy. Capricorn, what are you doing here? Is there some kind of judgment here? Is somebody judging you? I don't know. I think you're moving on. So you could be working on something. I don't know. Maybe somebody is judging you. Maybe you're judging someone else. I don't know. It's looking like you're trying to build some kind of solid foundation here, and somebody's angry and hurt and this is saying be slow to judge, be slow to anger, be slow to judge, because it seems like somebody's just building a solid foundation here. Be slow to anger and be slow to judge. That's what it's saying, because somebody's building a solid foundation. This is the King of Pentacles, who's working hard to build a solid foundation. Why is someone judging the King of Pentacles here? They could be judging the Empress, or they could be judging the King of Pentacles. Like, this is an entrepreneurial energy. Someone's building an empire here. And someone's angry and judgmental. It's saying be careful, be slow to anger. And there could be some hurt and anger here because somebody is building an empire. Why? Maybe they're unstable themselves. I don't know. Jesus, someone's resilient. Maybe it's somebody is thinking negatively about the King of Pentacles, about the Empress, but they're not doing nothing here but building a solid foundation. They're building some kind of empire here. And I'm not sure why. Maybe they're hoping and wishing to heal things. I'm not sure. This is extending the olive branch out, but somebody's blocked off to it. I'm not sure why. It's looking like the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups have extended the olive branch out here. But somebody is hurt and they're angry. Maybe because they're not part of this foundation. I'm not sure. Like this is people building an empire. It looks like the King of Pentacles, it looks like the Queen of Cups have extended the olive branch out, but somebody is refusing it. Maybe they're blaming the Empress, or blaming the King of Pentacles for building an empire. I don't know. Well, there's quite a few characters here. And they seem to be thriving or doing something very positive together. And I think someone's got their defenses up about it. And I'm not sure why. It's saying be slow to anger here. Be slow to anger and being hurt here, because maybe somebody's just building a solid foundation. It's like they're building some sort of enterprise or business, or they're building an empire here is what they're building. And somebody's got their shackles up about it. They've been mocking them, making fun of them. Well, these are brokey brokes, that's why. Misery likes company, I guess. I'm not too sure. But these people have worked hard for what they have. This is people who have worked tirelessly to build what they have. Why is someone so hurt? Why is someone so angry and hurt? They're not doing anything wrong here. They're very positive. They've got a positive outlook on life, a positive energy here. They've worked hard for what they have. They've extended the olive branch out, okay? And maybe someone thinks that, oh, they've been abandoned or something like that. But, oh, see? Feeling like the odd man out, perhaps. Like they're not part of this trio. Well, I'm not sure why someone would be slow to anger, because somebody is going overboard with their anger here. Now, whatever the King of Pentacles is building, whatever these people are, they're a very positive bunch of people. Like, I think someone's getting angry over nothing here. Maybe they're feeling ignored. Maybe they're feeling like they're the odd person out or something. But get on board then. It shows that the olive branch has been extended. But why is someone's... Maybe it's their ego. Maybe their ego's been wounded. I'm not sure. So, like, they're just minding their own business. They're not doing nothing here. But someone feels betrayed. It's their own insecurity. They're being foolish, okay? They're pouting. Someone's pouting. I mean, they love. There's a lot of love here to go around. Somebody's extended their love, but it's been rejected. Someone, like, just refusing to communicate about something. It's like... someone's just being too harsh. They're being cruel with their words. And it's like... okay, well, that's their own issue. That's not your problem, Capricorn, okay? That's not your problem. It's showing that whoever these people are, they're very positive. They're very happy. They're building a solid foundation. They're actually building an empire. And someone's got their dander up. Maybe because they don't feel included, or because... but that's their own insecurities. Like, the olive branch has been extended out. So that's their own problem. Someone's got a deep-rooted... maybe they're emotionally immature. I'm not sure. But that's what it's indicating. It's like there's some conflicts going on here. Someone's being emotionally immature here. Because it's like... these people are working hard for what they have. They're working really hard. Someone's being too protective. Someone's being overbearing, or they're being too protective. And they need to get aware. They're just being, someone is going to regret being so damn ass stubborn here. I'm telling you. Because there's an opportunity here. But they're not taking it. It's like, what is this? My way or the highway? Things have to be done my way, or I'm not going to do it. Things have to be my way. Someone is getting too what I'll say is they're feeling ignored, but the olive branch has been extended. They just don't like the deal. They're going to regret being so damn ass stubborn here. Okay, someone is just being stubborn. Plainly and simply, because these people have a lot of love to give. They've extended the olive branch out to whoever this person is. They're being emotionally or mentally immature because the olive branch has been extended. So if they're feeling excluded, it's because of their own doing. It's because of their own insecurities. Look, I'm telling you, these people are hardworking. These people have a lot of happiness and joy and love to give. They're building a very strong foundation. They've extended the olive branch, but somebody is being too stubborn to accept it. It is a form of manipulation. It is. It is. They're doing it to themselves, believing their own lies or their own narratives that they've created. It's got nothing to do with you. Okay, so that's teamwork builds the dream work right there. These people are not doing nothing wrong. They've actually extended the olive branch out, but someone is pouting over it because it's not the way that they want it done, or it's not the way that they think it should be done. And maybe somebody needs to admit the truth here. Okay, maybe someone needs to admit the truth, and maybe someone's running from the truth. Because the olive branch has been extended. Somebody is just minding their own business here. They're not bothering anybody here. Is it that somebody... No... Oh, so they could make up a story. Oh, they turned their back on me. They turned their back on me. They turned their back on me. No, it's their own issue. Look, I don't know Capricorn, but whatever this Empress is building, they're minding their own business. And they're speaking the truth. And people are running from the truth here. Like, they've extended the olive branch here. The Empress, the King of Pentacles, has extended the olive branch. Here you go. Here's my truth. Here's my love. I want us to, this is like make amends. But it's like somebody turning around and communicating and then making up a story that they were ignored, that they're pouting. Someone's pouting. Oh, they're lying if they're saying that this masculine has lost their temper or they're making up a lie. Okay, they're lying about it. It's like someone is dissing the King of Pentacles. Someone is dissing the Empress. And they're lying. These people are not doing anything wrong here. They're denying the truth. I'm telling you, there's going to be karma for this. No, 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 no. They wanted. Somebody is doing this to get attention. Okay, they're doing it to get attention. Look, I'm telling you that these people here are definitely doing the right thing. They're literally building an empire, and they've worked extremely hard for it. Whatever they're doing, they're working on their house, they're working on their business, they're building a solid foundation here. They're actually building an empire. And so somebody's got their nose up in the air here about it. They're feeling some type of way about it. And they're making up lies. This is lying to get attention or something like that, because these people aren't doing nothing. They literally are minding their own business. They're being productive. So somebody's got their nose up in a dander here because of what they're doing. They actually should apologize. But they're in denial. Well, like I said, that's their own decision. Let them stew in their own juice. I mean, they've given everybody an opportunity here, okay? So they're being fair. And if somebody doesn't like it, let's see what's going on. What's the big issue here? Causing family and friends to be mean and cold. It's due to their own low self-esteem. They envy and feel inferior, stemming from their own deep-seated childhood wounds. Yeah, I knew it had nothing to do with the Empress or the King of Pentacles. It's not your problem, boo. Okay, it's not the Empress's problem. It's not the King of Pentacles' problem. If somebody is envying you, it's from their own. They're feeling inferior. They have an inferiority complex. Okay, because their self-esteem is all shattered here about something. Okay? So it's looking like someone just needs, like, they're feeling invisible. Like I said, these people are working hard to build an empire and someone is feeling invisible. But it's their own problem for feeling invisible, because the olive branch has been extended out. So if they're feeling invisible, it's because they are making themselves feel that way. Like, the olive branch has been extended in a very loving, compassionate way. So someone's feeling some type of way about what the King of Pentacles is building, what the Empress is building. And they're feeling excluded, or they're feeling invisible, that they're not a part of it, that they're not a part of this, but they're doing it to themselves because the offer has been made. But it ain't good enough. They want to pout about it. It wasn't the way they wanted it, or whatever. Like, people like this don't have time for immaturity. People like this don't have time for beating around the bush when they work hard. These are people who are tireless workers. Now, they don't have time for baby games, and they don't have time for this immaturity. So someone's going to have to do some growing up here. Okay, because the olive branch has definitely been offered, but they're pretending that it hasn't been. And it wasn't the way they wanted, and they didn't get what they wanted. So they're pouting. They're pouting like a child, yet they're an adult. This is an adult. It's not your problem, Capricorn, unless you were the Capricorn that is doing that, pouting because they're not getting their way. But I highly doubt that. Not the Capricorns that I know anyway. I gotta be real with you. If you are, which I have to say it, someone is just pouting to get their own way, and they're not gonna get it with these people. They're not. They're too busy building an empire to deal with that. You don't have time for this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time. People like this don't have time. They mind their own business. They're not getting involved in this immaturity. If this person is so insecure in themselves that they don't even realize when the olive branch is being extended out to them, and yet they're feeling invisible, it's almost like they're doing that to get attention. That might be someone you know or someone around you. It's like, it's there. Here you go. Someone's got their tail in the twist because they weren't included or invited to something, but the olive branch was there. You know what I mean? So let them pout. That's what I'd say. Let them pout. Take care.